Imagine you're standing on the edge of a mountain. The world's sprawling before you. You can see clearly every path is mapped out. Every detail is planned. Every step is certain. That's the essence of order. You feel it. You know it's yours to command, and it gives you power. It's not just about the world outside. It's about your inner world. Your need for control, it isn't weakness, it's a tool. But like any tool, you must wield it wisely. The moment you give in to anxiety, when you start obsessing over what could happen instead of what is, you're holding that tool too tightly. The fist clenches and the muscles cramp. The world feels smaller and your scope narrows. But when you let go just a little, when you allow a flow of possibility through the cracks, you expand. You let in the wind, the light, the life. That's how you bring order into chaos. So let's face it, you're a planner. You can see ahead, anticipate. But imagine doing it without fear. Imagine planning because you want to move forward, not because you're afraid of what could happen. You see, control isn't your enemy, fear is. And the fear of losing control is where the real chaos begins. Let's talk about perfectionism for a second, shall we? Perfectionism is that dirty little lie that you've been fed. You've been chasing the perfect outcome. But what's the result? You stall, you wait, you hesitate, you hide. The world doesn't wait. Life doesn't wait for you to get your shit together. You can either chase perfection until you're too exhausted to move, or you can do this. Shift from being a perfectionist to being a master of progress. Progress isn't perfect, it's action. It's like painting a masterpiece. You don't start with a perfect canvas. You just start. And from there, you improve, you tweak, you adjust. That's the beauty of life. It's messy, imperfect, and goddamn beautiful in its unpredictability. Imagine you're building a house. Every brick you lay is part of a bigger version. Sure, some bricks aren't exactly perfect, but when you step back, you see the structure, you see the foundation, and guess what? You don't need it to be flawless for it to stand tall. That's progress, being okay with the cracks, because they show you where to improve next. Now about that nasty habit of avoiding uncertainty, I know you're anxious. I know you hate not knowing what's next, but listen to this. The moment you let go of the need for certainty, you start to own the future. The very thing that you fear is the key to your growth. Imagine your life as a river. You're in a boat. The current is unpredictable, right? You can either grip the sides of the boat with white-knuckled fear, or you can surrender to the flow. You're still in control, just not in the way that you've been conditioned to think. Flow doesn't mean giving up your power. It means trusting yourself to navigate the waves. So if you keep holding on to that illusion of control, you miss out on the adventure of navigating life as it comes. Fear of uncertainty keeps you stuck in the past. It's like you're standing still on the mountain, afraid to take the next step, because you're unsure where it leads. But you have the strength to step forward, and when you do, you'll realize something amazing. The future is what you decide it to be. Here's another powerful shift, delegation. You know this one. You hate to delegate, because in your mind, no one can meet your standards. But let me ask you this. How are your standards going to help you grow if you're carrying every brick of that house by yourself? You don't have to be the hero in every story. Trust. Let others take the reins. Because when you allow others to contribute, you free yourself up for bigger things. Trust isn't a weakness, it's an act of strength. It's realizing you're part of a larger system, and everyone has a role. The more you delegate, the more you step into your true power. Let's get real here. Your fear of losing control. It's just you trying to protect your ego. It's not helping you, it's suffocating you. It's holding you in place while life keeps moving. So what do? You let go. Let go of the need to control every single detail and start to empower others. The more you trust, the more you create space for growth. Let's take failure for a walk. When did failure become your enemy? You're not failing, you're learning. Every mistake is a lesson in disguise. Every moment of failure is just another step towards the success that you're destined for. But here's the trick. Stop running from failure. Embrace it. If you were to turn failure into feedback, what would your life look like? I'll tell you, it would be full of momentum. You'd stop holding back, because you'd see failure as a tool, a hammer to mold you into who you're supposed to be. Failure is your greatest teacher, so stop fearing it, embrace it, feel it, then stand the hell up and keep moving forward. Now let's zoom out and take a broader look. Your need for control, your obsession with perfection, your avoidance of uncertainty. All of these, they're rooted in a single desire. Control of your environment. But here's the kicker. You can't control everything. Nor should you want to. What you can control is your influence. You can influence your thoughts, your actions, your environment. You can influence how you respond to the world around you. That's where the real power lies. You've always had it in you, the ability to adapt, to lead, to create change. The moment you stop obsessing over control and start focusing on how you influence the situation, you'll realize something incredible. You're no longer bound by the fear of perfectionism. You're free. So what do you do with this? First, embrace uncertainty. Recognize it's not a threat. It's your playground. Let go of perfection and embrace progress. Get comfortable with making mistakes, because they're your roadmap to success. Delegate, trust others, empower them, and empower yourself for the process. And most importantly, release control. Not because you're weak, but because you're strong. Strong enough to let go. You have the power to shape your reality. Not through control, but through influence. You're the architect of your future. Trust that and act accordingly. So here's the question, one last time. How much longer are you going to let fear and control hold you back from becoming the version of yourself that you were born to be? Start now, because you can.